Another data type is dictionaries. This is a special data type that we use to store values that are paired together. It's really great for storing really structured information like first name, last name, full name, address, name, score, etc. So the syntax for setting this up, you set it up just like any other variable where you give it a name and say equals, but we use these curly braces. If you look on your keyboard, it's going to be the shift and the square ones that we use for lists right next to the P on your keyboard. And if you look, each of these right here are a pair. So you do the first value, you use a colon, and then the second one, and then a comma to separate. So these two go together. What separates them is the comma. So here's some practical examples. Like this is leaders of teams, and it has their first name and their last name. You can also store numbers in a dictionary. So this is like bowling scores, and it has their name and their score. You can use single or double quotes. It doesn't matter which you use when you're putting your strings in. I generally use double quotes. You can mix the data types in to each of these. It doesn't care. And you can start an empty dictionary with just the curly braces. So you can access dictionary items, but you can't access them by their index location because they don't have one. Instead, the first value or key pair is what you access them for. So example, if it was first name, last name, you would access it by first name because that was the first value in there. And you can update a value by looking up a specific value and then changing that. So let's look at an example of this that I've made. So this is a dictionary for my dog, Charlie. It has his name, his species, his age, and his breed. I can access different elements in here now instead of using an index. For example, if I wanted to know what breed Charlie was, I would type print Charlie, and I would use a square bracket here and go for breed and click play, and it would tell me miniature schnauzer. If I wanted his species, I would type species, and it'll tell me he's a dog. I can also change values in here, so I'm going to show you, instead of species, his age, and let's say it's been Charlie's birthday. So what I'm going to say is Charlie and age equals 11. And now let's print out, after I've made that change, we'll print it out again. Charlie, age. So at first his age was 10, and then it shows that it's 11 because I've updated his age now in this dictionary.